Hello Yankees Universe, welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network. Today, we have some absolutely jam-packed updates about our Bronx Bombers, with news that has just surfaced within the last few hours. So, if you are a true Yankees fan, you do not want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start the video, a quick request. If you are new to the channel, then don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop with all the latest on our beloved team. Now, let's dive into our first major story of the day, a situation that had every fan talking and has now taken an incredible turn. Update 1. From benching to Bronx hero, Jazz Chisholm's unbelievable 24-hour redemption. Alright, let's get right into it. The drama surrounding Jazz Chisholm Jr. has been the #1 topic on every Yankee fan's mind. After the heartbreaking 3-1 loss to the Boston Red Sox in Game 1 of the American League Wildcard Series, tensions were high. The decision by manager Aaron Boone to bench the electric Chisholm against the left-handed Garrett Crochet had the entire fan base in an uproar. And it wasn't just the fans. Chisholm himself was clearly and understandably frustrated. He admitted as much to reporters after the game, and you could feel the disappointment when he came in to pinch hit with the bases loaded in the 9th inning, only to fly out. For a player of his caliber, sitting on the bench to start a do-or-die postseason game at Yankee Stadium has to be a tough pill to swallow. So, how does a star player shake off that kind of professional frustration and mental anguish? You might think it involves extra batting practice or intense film study. But Jazz's method is one for the ages. When asked how he cleared his head after the crushing Game 1 loss, he revealed, "I played MLB, The Show and I Mercy, ruled someone. It's true." You heard that right. He fired up his console, created his own custom team called the New York Aliens, featuring himself, the legendary Ken Griffey Jr., and Jimmy Rollins, and absolutely demolished an online opponent by a score of 12-1. That is one way to get your swagger back. He took out his frustrations in the virtual world to prepare for a real-world comeback. And boy, did he come back. Reinserted into the lineup for Game 2, Chisholm was at the very center of the Yankees' season-saving 4-3 victory. While he was 0 for 3 at the plate, his impact was felt in every other facet of the game. He made a spectacular diving stop on a sharply hit grounder that prevented the go-ahead run from scoring. And then came the moment that will be replayed for years. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Chisholm worked a crucial 2-out walk. On a 3-2 pitch to Austin Wells, he took off. As Wells laced the single down the right field line, Chisholm never broke stride. He flew around the bases, his helmet flying off near third, and made a spectacular headfirst slide into home to score the winning run. From being benched and frustrated in Game 1 to scoring the run that saved the Yankees season in Game 2, it is an incredible redemption arc that unfolded in just 24 hours. Update 2. Clutch hitting and season-saving plays. How the Yankees forced a decisive Game 3. Moving on to our second huge piece of news, let's talk about the sheer grit and never-say-die attitude our Yankees displayed to force a winner-take all Game 3 against the Red Sox. With their backs against the wall and facing elimination, the Bronx Bombers came out swinging in a game that will be remembered as an instant classic. The defining moment came in the bottom of the 8th inning with the score knotted at 3 apiece. The tension in Yankee Stadium was unbelievable. With 2 outs, Austin Wells stepped into the batter's box and battled through a tough at-bat against Red Sox reliever Garrett Whitlock. On the 7th pitch, a full-count changeup, Wells laced a single down the right field line that stayed just fair, but the heroics didn't stop there. Jazz Chisholm Jr., who had worked a crucial walk, was running on the pitch from first base. He tore around the bases at full speed, his helmet flying off as he rounded third, and made a spectacular headfirst slide into home plate to score the go-ahead run. The stadium absolutely erupted. It was a display of pure hustle and determination that summed up the Yankees' fighting spirit. Chisholm himself said that as soon as he saw the outfielder move, he knew he had to score, calling the whole experience a blur. This victory was a true team effort. Ben Rice, making his first postseason start after being on the bench for Game 1, immediately made an impact by launching a 2-run home run in the first inning that ignited the crowd. On the mound, Carlos Rodón battled through 6 innings, and while he gave up 3 runs, he kept the team in the game. The bullpen was also crucial, with Fernando Cruz coming into a bases-loaded jam in the 7th inning and masterfully escaping without allowing a run, preserving the tie and setting the stage for the late-game heroics. The roar he let out after getting the final out of that inning was pure, raw emotion that every fan felt. Now, it all comes down to a do-or-die Game 3, a final showdown between these historic rivals, with rookie right-hander Cam Schlittler getting the ball for the Yankees. Update 3. A costly mistake. How one opponent's error fueled the Yankees' fire. Now for our final update. And this one is a fascinating look into the psychology of playoff baseball and how one key moment of pressure can swing an entire series. We're talking about the critical play in the 5th inning of Game 2 involving Red Sox left fielder Jarren Duran. With the game tied at 2-2, our captain Aaron Judge hit a short liner to left field. Duran, by his own admission, was playing too deep for Judge and had to charge in hard to make a play. He went into a dive, but the ball ticked off his glove, allowing Trent Grisham to score from second base and give the Yankees a 3-2 lead. While the Red Sox would tie the game later on a Trevor Story home run, that play was a massive momentum shifter. After the game, Duran was incredibly candid with reporters, taking full responsibility for the misplay. He said, and I quote, "This one is going to sting a little bit. I know that game is 100% on me. If I make that play, Trevor hits the homer, we take the lead. But I messed it up. I gave them momentum, and then things just happened from there. That one's on me. I'm going to have to wear that one." You have to respect that level of accountability, but for us Yankees fans, it's a clear sign of the immense pressure that playing in the Bronx in October puts on the opposition. These small moments, these slight miscues, are what separate champions from the rest. That play, combined with the electric atmosphere, created an opening, and our Yankees charged right through it. It serves as a powerful reminder that in the postseason, every single pitch and every single play carries the weight of the entire season. And that's a wrap on our breaking news coverage for today. Yankees Universe. What an incredible turn of events in this American League wildcard series. From the redemption of Chisholm Jr. to the team's incredible resilience in forcing a Game 3, there is so much to be excited about. It all comes down to one final game to decide who moves on to face the Toronto Blue Jays in the American League Division Series. The energy is electric, the stakes have never been higher, and your New York Yankees are ready to leave it all on the field. Thank you so much for tuning in. We live and breathe for these moments right alongside you. If you haven't already, please smash that like button, and most importantly, subscribe to the New York Yankees News Network so you never miss a single update. Drop a comment below and let me know your predictions for Game 3. Until next time, let's go Yankees.